Already, day 299? That sounds weird saying. Day 299, it's the next day. 299 was yesterday, which is Saturday. Sorry, the break for it. So yeah, I got up, I don't know, like 10 or 11 or something, casually. Tried to kind of fill in the morning. I made some smoothies. Can't make it like made too much smoothie, so I had to put in like two in the overflow. But anyway, yeah, just trying to do a little bit of stretch with the bands. Just trying to get in my best optimal position to go play in the tournament. I was playing with Jessica, and we had a pretty good night. The one night she sent Baraz, and I'm looking forward to playing with her because I thought we played pretty well. And then we got out there and started playing, and it was like, this is not the same person I played with before. What is going on? So a big part of the day was me holding my mental part of my game together, like not getting frustrated that it's like you were passing, I mean, everything better. Setting, passing, hitting, serving, everything was better last time we played. And I also had to take a lesson in expectations, because I had started kind of building up like this visual of like, yeah, we're gonna make it a playoff for sure, and then maybe we'll make it to, like, you know, towards the end, semis or something. And I did that to myself, because then when we weren't playing well, when we lost the first game, and then the second game, and then the third game, which we definitely should not have lost. And then after that game, I knew for sure we were not going to make it out of pool play. But then we played our fourth game. We actually played closer to what it was like the night that she subbed. And I was just baffled, because in that game, she was serving better, hitting maybe a little bit better, but she was setting a little better. And it was like, I feel like I could put up an offense, so it wasn't like scrambling for where the pass was going to go, or wherever, where the set was going to end up. But I don't know, it was one of those things where I don't want to feel like I'm blaming my partner for our losses. But I was really like struggling to try to find, what the hell am I doing so wrong that's not working? Because then I could adjust, but it's like, I mean, the only thing different than normal is like I'm stronger on the left side. So I was on the right side. But I can play on the right side if I get a good set like in front of me, because I'm right-handed. So the hardest thing for me, as far as offensively, is if I'm playing right side, I'm getting sets like in the middle. I literally had one set that was like literally right on her side, like in front of her. I ran all the way over, then ran all the way back. But aside from that one, there was just a lot of like setting right in the middle, and it's like, I don't know, it was a balance of like saying something and adjusting our strategy versus like, I've already kind of clarified that like I'm right-handed, so if you can set me on my right side, on the right side, on my right side, that's going to be the best for me to hit, whatever. And then she wasn't, so I don't know if it was just she was trying and she couldn't. And I don't want to be like, you know, overly critiquing somebody for not setting where I asked them to set. Like, I just assume they're doing their best, but it's just hard for me, because even when if I know she's sitting in the middle, like my approach has to be like right on her. Like I have to come to the middle and she sets, and then I'm like kind of running next to her to hit, and I leave all this space open. It just seems really odd. Like, I don't know why that's a strategy. Some people like being set in the middle. I don't. I can do it a little bit better if I'm on the left side, because it's in the middle and it's on my right side. I'm right-handed, but still I'd rather have it pushed out. But anyway, did not feel good about getting a lot of good offense, and I've been working on that, and I've off and on I felt like it's coming along. My approach is getting better. But then when you don't have consistent sets, it's really difficult to judge where to be and to have a good approach. So one will be over, and I'm like trying to run, say push it. I remember how many times she said push it, which I didn't understand what she meant, but after a while I realized it's really just like save me or it's over, because the set's too tight. Like push it, like run real fast and go like dink it and push it over, I guess is what she meant. Really, it should have just been like save me or over set. Sorry, that's what it should have been. And those are just free points for the other team at that level. But I don't know. I could sit there and analyze everything like I've been doing, but overall, I just gotta let it go. It was a learning experience. I still got to play volleyball outside in the sun, so it was a good day. It was a bummer because they took a lot of teams into the playoffs. They did like an upper and lower bracket even, so even more than normal amounts of people went into the playoffs, and we didn't make it. We were 3-1. And although it's funny because the games that we lost, we didn't lose more than like 3 points. It was like 3, 3, and 2, I think. It was a point differential. And there was other teams that lost like 21-7, 21-11. So overall, we didn't like get beaten very bad as far as points go. But it was just frustrating for me because it was like in the first 3 games, the ones we lost, my serving wasn't like phenomenal. I did start serving pretty well with my jump serve against Alfredo and a couple times towards the end there. But I didn't have a lot of service errors. I had maybe a couple, maybe 1 or 2. But my partner was serving like every single one out. I think the first game, every one of her serves was out. Which, it's just like, she's like, I'm standing all the way back. I don't know what to do. Like, just hit it not as hard. I don't know. Like, do something. Something would be great. And it wasn't until the 4th game where then it was like she was serving and she started getting some points. And it's like, and then we won that game. And I'm not saying that's the only defining factor, but if you just add up like, okay, if we were losing a game where we lost by 2 or 3 points, and you had like 6 to 8 service errors, I mean, could have been the deciding factor that we would have won if we played exactly the same or everything else. So anyway, it's just, I analyze everything because I want to get better. I want to understand what I'm doing wrong, what I can improve on, and sometimes it isn't me. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's me, but then I want to blame my partner, and then I realize, no, it was really me, and I need to take responsibility for my part. But yeah, I don't have fun. I don't have as much fun playing volleyball when we just lose because of like an abundance of errors on our side. I don't like losing. I don't like playing and losing because we just never got in rhythm. We never really played our game, played our offense, and our defense got in gear or whatever. I mean, losing is losing, but when you lose because you didn't play like you can, that's the worst. And that's frustrating. And with a new partner, you're kind of like, it's just not a good fit. It's kind of my takeaway. I mean, having her sub, on like a co-ed night or something would be fun, just to like have some casual games, play with her again. She's a cool person, but we did not play well yesterday. And it's funny because I thought we were going to play really well. I thought me and her were going to play the best out of any of my partners I've played with, and then it ended up being not even close. So anyway, it is what it is. And after the tournament, it was like 9. We got knocked out, and so I headed out, and then made it back this way. What did I get for dinner? Oh yeah, got some golden chick on the way home to soothe my woes. And then I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed. Maybe not. I don't think so. And then because it was later, and then so I just watched Terminator, Dark Fate. And there was a lot of parts I liked about that movie. The girl that played Sarah Connor was just a bitch in that movie, and just obnoxious, and just trying way too hard to seem tough, and like it's the same girl that played Sarah Connor, so I guess that's what, you know, I get that's why they used her. But as far as how good of an actor she was, it was like the movie could have been better if they somehow like didn't have her in that. So anyway, it's just my opinion. That's all. But yeah, then I went to bed. And I went to sleep. Peace.